Happy morning. Okay. Now, I have been given to two topics. Today we are going to discuss about interpersonal skills, and tomorrow we have how to improve your self-esteem and how to build your confidence. So we'll be having two such sessions. The kind of experience and the kind of exposure and the kind of company what your guys are working, I don't think so I would have anything new to say. It is only a session where we would like to introspect what exactly as an interpersonal skills if I have in my working place I can create a better environment. In a working place I will have my colleagues, I will have to have a very good relationship with them. I will have my subordinates whom I need to motivate. My entire presence there should create a motivating atmosphere in there. And I have my superiors with whom I should have a interpersonal understanding where they should feel confident about me. When they assign me a job, they should have confidence that this guy can do this job, and only then a new assignments or new responsibilities will be poured onto me. So to understand all this, what is that interpersonal skills that is required? We will look from that perspective. We go to office on a day-to-day basis and we work and we come back home. Every now and then you would be put into a new project once your existing project is completed. So in this entire process of working in an office, what could be the best interpersonal skills that I could exhibit? Yeah, you need what is called as communication skills, yes. Anything else would you like to add up?
Teamwork.
Yeah, you need a teamwork. It should not be called as a one-man's army, or it should not be an egoistic approach that I do everything and everybody are simply a part of the team. Everybody should be given importance.
Conflict resolution.
Yeah, conflict resolution. Yes, you as a senior with your colleagues, if you have any conflicts, can you work on that conflicts and try to manage it? Can you resolve the conflict? That is one. Your subordinates will have conflicts among themselves. Can you resolve that? And understanding of the entire project. Every project can have multiple way of execution. Chandrayana 1 had one phase of execution, Chandrayana 2 had another phase of execution, Chandrayana 3 was again a complete new team and it had a completely different way of execution. So when we look from that perspective, the approach is we need to see to it Chandrayana 3 becomes successful after a 99% success of Chandrayana 2. Now the approach may be different. So conflict management is not just having difference of opinion against each other, it is having difference of opinion about the decision taken in order to complete the project. It could be anything. We wanted 2 hours of extra work in the office for the next 15 days because the project had to be completed in 15 days. Now, few of them can conflict saying coming early in the morning 2 hours early would be better. Few others can always conflict staying back 2 hours late would be better. And few others would always say Saturday and Sunday working full time would be better. All 3 choices are having one goal. What is that goal? That within 15 days the project has to be submitted. Now you as a responsible person there, or you as a team lead, you as a project manager, how are you going to resolve this conflict management? It is a very important thing. So when we are doing this, what is that we will have to keep in mind? We will start discussing that, but moreover, because it is a daily routine that every day I come to office, every day I go back to home, can we keep the office atmosphere an healthy atmosphere? By itself it is healthy. What is that extra I can add up? If I am asking you one more simple question, forget about this working, forget about which company you are working, what is the ultimate goal of our life?
Satisfaction.
Okay, that would be a close word. Yes. Everywhere you work because you need that strong satisfaction that yes, I have done something. When do you feel that you have been satisfied? What kind of feeling actually says that you have been satisfied?
When we get the success, our aim.
Yeah, when you actually reach the success. When you actually reach a success, you experience one emotion. What is that emotion? Wow, I got this success. Without wasting much time, the goal of all goals of our life is happiness. We want to achieve that success because we want to experience that success happiness. We always take up new project because we want to have that happiness of experiencing the new project and completion of the new project. We do everything in our life actually seeking happiness. Right from the childhood, whatever we have been doing, we are only doing it in anticipation that this is going to give me happiness. Maybe right now, maybe down the line. So our entire life has been seeking happiness. We will go from the childhood days. You were a small boy. Imagine you were a small 4.5-year-old boy or a girl, and you saw your brothers who were senior to you going to school, and you cried that you wanted to go to school. Can you remember this? We cried that we wanted to go to school because we thought at home there is no such happiness. Anything that is consistently given, you don't try to enjoy it. You always feel like something better is going to come, and in anticipating something better is going to come, that moment you won't live it to 100% satisfaction, whatever sir told. Yes. We always crib about the past which we have not enjoyed, always anticipate in future I am going to experience happiness, and in the present moment you have forgotten to live with happiness. That has been our entire living from the time we are born to the time we are going to die. Now today, as an interpersonal skills, let me learn the skills irrespective of, in spite of whatever it is. Right now I have a choice, let me live happily. Right now I have a choice, let me attend this class happily. A choice has to be made by you. That's all. In an office, if a person enters in, he has to feel like he is entering an happy world. He is entering an happy office where once he enters, the entire work is happening with plenty of happiness, abundance happiness. Then the working atmosphere will be completely different. We will go back to the childhood. Mummy, I also want to go to school. Arey yaar, you can't go to school until you are 4.5 years. Wait, I know, I also want to put you to school. Why? Even your parents know you going to school will create more happiness for you down the line. A school, a better college, a better job, a better wife, a better son-in-law, a better daughter-in-law, a better grandkids. Yes, this is how life has been. Every time you put an anticipation that at this point of time I am going to live happily, and that is what life is. And then you wait for the day to come when you are 4.5 years, your mother drops you to school, you are very, very happy because you thought happiness is in the school, not at home, and you started going to school happily. Maybe you would have cried. You did not cry because you were not happy. You cried because of the detachment of your mother or father for the first time. Now your happiness is abundance, but will it continue? Can it be consistent? You as an office bearer in your office, you can create that happiness temporarily. But after some time what happens? It becomes the same routine. Can I keep that happiness as constant? Yes, it is a present continuous tense. You need to work. If you don't work, it will not work. For all of you who are married, how many of you are married? Can you raise your hand? Okay, all of them. No, I'll ask a reverse question. Any bachelors here? No. All of us, what did you think? Marriage means always happiness, and you came in. And only when you jumped, you knew marriage is a combination combo offer of heaven and hell. But you have a choice. It's a present continuous tense. Can you always keep happiness as constant? It is possible. But for that, you will have to work. Your relationship has to be worked. You cannot do what you did yesterday and expect the other person is going to be happy. No, you will have to do something different. And with a constant of happiness, your office also becomes one routine. Today is somebody's birthday celebration. Yes, you can bring little happiness and then send, and afterwards you will feel it is the same. You will have to develop an attitude in office and tell them, come what may, let us live happily. We know that we don't know and we don't have a guarantee of next 1 hour. This is what is happening in Asan. There were 25 heart attacks in last 1.5 months, and it has become a big news, and it is something which is pointing and saying, arey yaar, your life, you don't know what it is going to be after 1 hour. Right now, assume you just have 1 hour to live. How happily you can live, how happily you can make your entire team to live. Your presence and absence should be filled with happiness. The moment you enter, happiness should come. The moment you live, happiness should be poured and you should live. That kind of a living is expected. Always remember, You are the most sacred personality who is sitting here because you were the one who was selected from millions and billions of species. Instead of actually giving a birth, something like that, he has chosen you and he has given a birth as human. This is the most sacred gift that God has given unto you. The way you live your life, you should get that complex and you should say, wow, I did not waste one human life. This man, I have given him birth. Whether it is materialistic abundance I give or I give a scarcity of materialistic need, his happiness is constant. And that attitude we will have to develop, and that attitude we will have to pour onto our subordinates. That attitude we will have to pour into our family. If you want the family to be always happy, if you want the workplace to be always happy, if you want your social gathering to always be happy, you should have this one single-handed agenda. Come what may, life is going to go on. Let me keep my happiness as constant. But most of the time we are not able to do it. Simple to simple things will create a turbulence. The entire team which was working towards a success which is going to happen in 15 days will be blown out of proportion and the entire project will fail. Not for a big disaster, something very, very simple. So simple things also needs to be handled, and it has to be handled at the right time, because after some time it goes beyond handling. The Titanic ship. How did actually the Titanic disaster happen? It was not that it went and hit a Mount Everest. No. What is iceberg? If I have a big lake and I take ice, I crush it and I throw that icebergs into that small, we will call it as a swimming pool only. That is called as iceberg. Even a man can jump onto it and nothing would happen. But in that ocean, when a Titanic ship is moving at that rigorous speed, when it comes and hits onto an iceberg, there was a jerk. The jerk created a small crack. The person, the engineer, knew that it is a small crack, but his advice was not to take any chances. Let us vacate every one of them into the boats. If nothing happens, we can still come back. But the captain, he was not ready because he wanted to actually cross and reach the destination in a record time. Sometimes when small things are not handled, when it is need to be handled, when it goes out of proportion, the entire project will sink. Your entire department will sink. And an outcome will come. This department has performed not so good, but the last department, the same project, they executed so beautifully. What is the difference? Small things were neglected. This advice was neglected. Every advice that comes from your subordinates, from anybody, please take it very, very seriously. Look from his point of view. Interpersonal skills is also good listening skills. If that captain had a good listening skills, he had nothing to lose. They had to be taken out and they had to be brought in if nothing happens. But he did not. He thought nothing would happen, and within half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, the entire ship sank, and they could not save so much of life. A lot of lives were lost. So even in life, when I say interpersonal skills, when what has to be handled, how immediately it has to be handled, all these becomes relevant. We will come back to our story. Yes, we were pushed to our school, and we will call it as primary school. When we came for the first few days, we thought it is full of happiness. It was happiness. But slowly that happiness was not constant, because you will have to push in order to create an happiness. It's your mind game. So what happened? When you could not, you started feeling, I think this is the maximum happiness I can experience. There is no such happiness. Maybe when I go to high school, I'll be happy. And you pushed yourself the next 7 years until you came to 8th standard to a new school. You thought high school is happiness, and you went there. It was filled with happiness. And slowly you started realizing, what happiness is this? I was more happy in primary, much more happier at home. And there is no happiness here. And somebody told, when you go to college, you are a free bird. You and me, we went to college anticipating more and more happiness will come. Only after we jumped into college, we knew that though the number of hours is less, but still you will have to study big books. There is lot of pain there. It is definitely yes. And slowly you started realizing, okay, there is no happiness here. Somebody told you, go to graduation, you will have happier. And then I pushed myself to graduation, and the same thing continued. For 1 week, 2 weeks, I was very happy, and slowly I realized there is no happiness. I started asking. I was very happy in plus 2, much more happier in high school, much more in primary, and at home I was the most happiest man. Nobody asked me when, what not to do, what to wear, what not to wear. And somebody told, oh, you get the first job, you will be happy. In that anticipation that when I get my first job, I'll be happy, you pushed your life. You did not live in every moment of your graduation. You simply pushed. Maybe hunting that first job was little painful because everybody has to go through the turbulence, and when you got the job, you were very happy. The first salary made you much more happy. The second salary made you much more happy, and slowly you started realizing, what happiness is this? There is a lot of politics in office. My colleague doesn't like me, my boss doesn't like me, my subordinates think I'm useless. All this introspection is happening, and you say, what happiness is this? I was so happier in college, much more. At home, I was the most happiest, and you somehow push saying, what to do now? Somebody told marriage is happiness. You go up to your mom and say, mom, you told na, agar शादी करना है तो हाँ बोलना है तो मेरे से हाँ. क्यों? हमने बोला आपको that you need to get married, your mother is pulling your leg. Somehow somebody told marriage is always happiness, and you again go, Mama, don't make fun of me, I'm ready. Mama also knows, Maga, what you think is not actually marriage. Only after you get married you will realize, and they get you married. And after marriage, from the engagement to marriage, from the marriage to 6 months, all of you know, your wife was an angel. And ma'am knows, her husband was an angel. And slowly afterwards, you had seen only the good and the positive things about each other. You should be ready for the negatives also. You should be ready for the surprises also. Because it is a present continuous tense. Marriage is consistent working. And when you don't work, you expect as you expected, it's not going to happen. Slowly tu my started. Every 2 days there is a fight. Every 3 days there is a fight, and you are not able to handle it. And slowly somebody told, आप लोग बहुत झगड़ा कर रहे हो, ये ऐसे ही continue करेगा तो. There is a saying, love at first sight, divorce at first fight. I'll again repeat, love at first sight, divorce at the first fight. This has become the norm today. So the parents know, and they keep on feeding you. No, अगर घर पे एक बच्चा आ जाएगा ना, घर सुकून से रहेगा. घर will be in heaven. It will be a temple. And बच्चा हो जाता है. Assuming for few of you, when a boy or a girl or a kid or a child is born in a neighbor's house, it is peaceful in your house. You can go every now and then, say Chinnumunno, and then you can come back. If he is born in your house, the entire house will become a slave. You add a discipline, 4 o'clock out of the bed. When a child is there at home, he will decide when you will sleep. 4 o'clock out of the bed, what you would have got you woken up at 2 o'clock only. You have never slept from 2, now 4 o'clock how will you wake up from the bed? You will wait for your son, that little angel, to sleep. Sometimes you look at him and say, hey devil, but out of love, and you say, he takes control of everything. You had a place for everything in its place. That person comes, he doesn't see where he is sitting, where he is standing, susu and kakka in all the places which you had never anticipated. You had a right time to eat and the right way to eat. The way he eats, your actually food will be sprinkled all over the house. So it is a mess. That's what child upbringing is. Can you enjoy that mess? No. If you are anticipating no, you will live that moment so miserably, and you will also think, when my son grows up, I'll have happiness, and you wait for him to grow up. You don't enjoy that moment. And you think when he grows up, happiness will be more. 4.5 years you push him to school, you will have more tantrums. And you will think, when you were young, at least I would have hit you and I would have made you do things. Now at 4.5 years, I don't know what smartness you have. You keep advising me. And then they come to 7 years and 10 years and they go to high school. You push them to high school thinking high school will be good. You push them to college thinking college will be good. And slowly when you start seeing everywhere there are new tantrums coming up. And you will always think, when you were in school, high school, you were so soft, so happy you were. When you were in primary, you were still more happier. When you are at home, you were so happiest. Now, why don't you smile? That happiness is gone. And then slowly you also put him into the same vicious circle. No, अच्छा ही होगा, आप अच्छा जॉब में चले जाओ. He will also get into a job. After job, नहीं अभी जॉब तो मिल गया ना, शादी कर लो, सब कुछ happiest जाएगा. And then you push him to marriage. And then after marriage, when nothing works, they are also fighting tu mai. You are also not so comfortable. You also feel a grandchild आएगा था. When there is a grandchild at home, everything will be peaceful. When grandchild is at home, because of the grandchild, tu mai will be more. A mother cannot scold a little more because the grandpa will stop. Grandpa cannot scold little more because grandma will stop. So this tu mai, and you will start thinking how nice it was without this baby. That's how life is going to be. You will have to understand, irrespective, in spite of whatever the situation is, can I always be happy? So our wordings will have to be that happiness has to be constant. You should not actually look for happiness in the materialistic world. We are the most smart people and we are the most dumbest people in experiencing happiness. Nothing of ours would have changed. But still, an happy person becomes miserable within no time. That has been our mentality. All of you have seen Three Idiots?
Yes.
We will go to that particular scene where they are checking their results. When they are trying to check their result, they don't come from the top because they know the performance is from the bottom. They start coming from the bottom and they see two names are there, one name is missing. It's natural human emotions. They are happy, but they are more unhappy because his friend is not passed. That is what they think. With that sorrow face when they are walking, all other friends of them in the college, they say, why are you in a frozen face? You guys should be very happy. How can we be happy? Mera dost, his name is not there. Who told his name is not there? His name is in the first. Happiness was there till then. My result has not changed. My promotion I was expecting, it did not come. So my emotions ke liye, there is no changes at all. God had to give me something, He did not give. It's a natural phenomena. Okay God, maybe next time de dega. It's going on. They go and see his result, and if his result has come first, the same person who was expressing happiness wanted him to pass, he can express the same happy emotions? No. The moment you see your colleague has got the promotion and you have not got promotion, your happiness becomes misery. Your colleague has got a small hike and you have not got an hike. The same person who was anticipating, I need hike, praying to all kinds of gods, you could have waited a little more, you would have come. But your colleague gets that hike, you cannot handle. Yes, we humans are like that. If I am in your place, I will also experience the same. Why? We should ask a serious question. Why? That materialistic gain will change my attitude, will change my personality. I will start actually feeling jealous about my own colleagues getting the promotion, my own colleagues getting a new project. Why? I think we should seriously change our attire. We are from those places where we have learned Ramayana, learned Mahabharata, we have learned what actually sacrifice is. We have learned Shravan Kumar's sacrifice. We have learned Bhishma's sacrifice towards his father. We have learned Ram's sacrifice towards his father. We have learned Sita's sacrifice for his husband. And you have learned Sita's sacrifice for the good ruling of the nation. Yes. Why are we not ready for that sacrifice? Why are we feeling otherwise? And we want to develop a great interpersonal skills with all this attitude in us. Can we have a great interpersonal skills? Not at all possible. A small story for you to understand how human mind is. As I am telling you this story, you should imagine you are the participants. You are the actor and actresses in this movie. When I say I was sitting on a dining table, you should imagine you were sitting on a dining table and you should give me an honest opinion what you actually feel, how your emotions get changed from happy to miserable. It was one such beautiful day. I think it was at 10 years back. It's a true story. There was Super Lotto lottery which was legal in Bangalore also. And one day it was a Sunday and it is every last Sunday the results would be announced. So we knew and we were waiting for the results to see because it had become a craze of every Bangalorean or Karnataka citizens to go to newspaper and check who has got the Super Lotto because the lottery prize would have been 3 crores, 4 crores, 5 crores. It so happened my father was reading a newspaper. I was sitting next to him. I was going through this additional sheets, and then my sister was in the puja room and she was offering prayers. And my mother was preparing coffee, and my younger brother was still sleeping because it was Sunday. And as my father was reading, he felt the news was quite good, and he told, "Hey, Mama Malik, can I have your attention? Let me read this news. A Bangalore boy has won a super lotto lottery of 5 crores. All of us were happy. And my father gave the newspaper to me and he asked me to read louder. I read so loudly that my sister heard, who was in puja room, and my brother who was sleeping, he also heard, and I called him for a coffee. Mom was preparing a coffee. She was also happy. We were so happy, and my mother knew my sister has gone to light the lamp. Immediately my mother told, a Bangalore boy has won a super lotto lottery, because the heading was like this: a Bangalore boy has won a super lotto 5 crores of lottery. All of us with filled happiness. What we told, my mother told, anyway you're lighting the lamp. Instead of lighting a oil lamp, why don't you light a, what you call it as, why don't you light, what is that, ghee lamp, a better one, a better offering for God. ಹೇಗಿದ್ರು ನೀನು ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ತಿದೀಯಾ, ಯಾಕೆ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ತೀಯಾ, ತುಪ್ಪದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚು. Why don't you actually light a ghee lamp? And she gave the new packet of ghee and she handed over to my sister. My sister took the ghee packet and she was about to prepare for that offering. My father told, let us understand who has actually won the lottery, and the curiosity went. And as we are reading, it says a Bangalore South boy. We were living in Bangalore South. This is Bangalore North. I am on the other side of Bangalore, Bangalore South. We felt still more happy. Wow, the prize has come to Bangalore South. And as I was continuing to read, this man stays in Wilson Garden. We felt very happy because we also stay in Wilson Garden. My mom was very happy, dad was very happy, my brother was very happy, we are sipping the coffee, my sister is very happy. And then we told, Wilson Garden means it is our area only. Finally our area is blessed with 5 crores. We were very, very happy. And slowly I continued, this boy's family resides in 17/1. Sorry, 9th A cross. We also stay in 9th A cross. We felt so happy. Nam road ge banbitide. And with that happiness, curiosity was also there. Who has got the lottery? As we were reading, and we read 17/1 is our home, 17/2 is our neighbor's home. The moment I wrote a sham from our neighbor, 17/2 has got 5 crores of rupees, at home there was pin drop silence. We were so happy. Our happiness was Mount Everest taller. Right now, I don't know where that happiness went. We are confused. Mother told, ದೇವ್ರೇ ನಿನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕಾಣೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಅವ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ, he doesn't actually study well also. Oh God, आपके नजर में मेरे बेटे बेटी नजर ही नहीं आया. वो लोग इतना अच्छा पढ़ते, because we used to be very good in academics. My neighbor used to be very bad in academics. So the objective was the prize should have come to us. We even did not make an attempt to buy a lottery also. But we are confused and we are actually asking God, God, why not us? If God comes, He will say, Amma, lottery nadru togombekalla. At least you will have to buy a lottery. Make an attempt. You don't make an attempt and you expect somebody will buy a lottery to you. At least that guy has bought a lottery. Can we feel happy? No. Mother got angry and she told, Deepano achibeda, eno achibeda, wapas ba. She told, don't light the lamp also, come back. God is always like this. This is not a true story, because my mother would be happy if it goes to the neighbor. You and me, how do we think? Same man. The promotion goes to our neighbor, our colleague, our person who is sitting next door or next cabin. We cannot handle it. We become very, very unhappy. I think somewhere we will have to churn and handle this. If we can handle it, we can advise our colleagues to handle it. If they can also handle, you can also handle. You can pour that to your subordinates and say, it's okay, your turn shall come. In God's book, there is never a mismanagement. Because of the karmas, you are not being given what you are supposed to give, or maybe you wouldn't have made enough effort. Try to put enough effort. Chandrayana 2 failed. But if I start thinking Chandrayana 2 itself is a failure, I am a biggest loser. I am a biggest mistaker. 99% it was actually true. Only the soft landing did not happen. Let me look from that perspective, so that we can always stand tall and go for the next project, so that Chandrayana 3 becomes successful even with that soft landing. So it is an attire, it's an attitude that we will have to develop. Most of us, our way of communicating itself is, we communicate as though if I use happiness in my conversation much more, it's going to just vanish off from you also. Always remember, human body is like an Akshaya Patre, a magical vessel. What you give from that magical vessel to the outside world in abundance, the same thing will pour onto you. If I can give happiness onto my colleagues, happiness onto my subordinates, happiness onto my superiors, if I can give happiness onto everybody who is working in my office, then more happiness will flow. Can you be the divinity of happiness? Mother Teresa was. Anybody who came under her influence could never go unhappy at all. Can you be that kind of a lady? Your happiness has to be in abundance. You should give happiness in abundance. The only way you can give happiness in abundance, create more happiness in abundance, is at least in your vocabulary, use happiness. We are talking about interpersonal skills. The moment you open up your mouth, it has to be happy. We wait for happiness to be told to somebody, for an occasion to come, and then we utter that. Sometimes if the occasion is over, at least you don't wish happiness for that day. You wish asking him to go back to the previous day, enjoy the day and come back. Assuming it is your birthday and we want to wish you a happy birthday. When is your birthday, sir?
8 May.
No. Day.
Friday.
Mine is 22nd September. Yours is?
8
Okay, when is your birthday, sir?
21st January.
21st January. In order to wish my friend happiness exclusively for them, in my entire department, we wait for the 21st of January to come, make him stand, bring a big cake, and all of us use that first very sentimental, powerful word, happy birthday, multiple times, and we make him feel happy. He is blessed. 2 of you are absent. You come next day. Wish him happiness that day, na? What do you say? Hey, I forgot your birthday, or otherwise I wouldn't have taken leave yesterday. Anyway, belated happy birthday. How can he go to his happy birthday for yesterday and then celebrate and come back to today? Look at your wordings. Sometimes we don't know whether you're wishing or whether you're cursing. Assuming today is Saturday and everything went nice for this entire week, because you had session after session, everybody is bombarding you with the same thing which you already know, and finally that Saturday comes and you know tomorrow is Sunday. How do you feel? The moment you know tomorrow is Sunday, there is abundance happiness. You plan your day, Saturday night, where will I go? Sunday morning, where will I go? Saturday night, what will I eat? Sunday morning, what will I eat? Sunday afternoon, what will I eat? All the planning is happening because you're filled with happiness. And what are those 2 words you say, or 3 words you say when you are actually leaving the office? Happy weekend. Is it a wish or a curse? I'll explain you. It is a curse. How is it a curse? You wished happy weekend. Actually, logically speaking, when you look at the facts, the first day of the week is Sunday. But for us, we assume first day of the week is Monday and Sunday is a weekend. We will take from that perspective only. And we wish happy weekend, and we are actually thinking that Sunday evening is the weekend. So you go Saturday afternoon like you are the most happiest person because you know tomorrow is Sunday. Your happiness is in the peak. You go to every Pani Puri shop on the way to test all of them. Go back home, have that dinner like you have never had your dinner because you know tomorrow is Sunday. You are happy. You do a binge watching of all the serials which you had missed for the entire day, or you go into Netflix, you go into Amazon, finish off all the new release movies because you know tomorrow is Sunday. You can take your own sweet time. Your happiness is in the peak. With all that happiness and you are actually going towards your night, you are not worried at all. You are very comfortable and you say yourself, I will sleep whenever I feel like. And you watch everything. Maybe you will sleep at 11, 12, 1 o'clock. The moment you put your head onto the bed on the pillow, you get the deep sleep. One of the best sleep what you get is on Saturdays. Why? Because of your wish. Happy weekend. You take a nap like you have never had a nap, and you are not worried what time to get up, because you know tomorrow is Sunday, holiday. And then you get up at your own sweet time, have a breakfast like you have never had your breakfast, and then waiting for that afternoon lunch to come. Few non-vegetarians will be waiting for that non-veg dinner to come. You have the dinner and you want to have a nap. That Sunday afternoon nap is like a nap which you have never experienced. You go, you sleep. 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:50 maybe, you wake up and you come to know tomorrow is Monday. What happens? All that happiness will go into a fire. You feel like running to that calendar, tear that Monday, and you want to take Sunday and put as Sunday 1, Sunday 2, Sunday 3. Because all of us wished each other happy weekend. Weekend to aa gaya now. Now what has happened? Your life has become miserable. The evenings of Sunday is the worst evenings of your life. And the night of Sunday is the worst night of your life, because you want to sleep, sleep is not coming. Afternoon you have slept. You want to sleep, your boss is coming. You want to sleep, your colleague is coming. You want to sleep, that work is coming. You want to sleep, I'll have to go to training at NSTI Bangalore, that is coming. You get the worst sleep of Sunday. Why? Because tomorrow is Monday. That is what we call Monday blues. So I expected that today, if the class is actually scheduled at 9, if all of you come by 9:30, it is a great gift. Why? It is Monday. But tomorrow, it will not happen. Tomorrow, if it is fixed at 9, you make it a point, you come at 9. Because the person who is cooking for you, he has also underwent the same Sunday night. Maximum heart attacks happen on Sunday night, early in the morning on Monday, because you would have experienced a very bad sleep. Your mind is tired, it is stressed, and you get up on Monday, you don't feel like actually getting up, you don't feel like actually, you push yourself to get up, you push yourself to bath, you push yourself to dress, you push yourself to wear your shoes, and you push yourself to office. That is how you have been coming. Why? Because of your wish. You wished happy weekend. After that, what will happen? Nobody wished. It is saying that when you have not wished good, that means you are expecting misery. If you think you can, you can. If you think you cannot, you cannot. If you think you cannot, that means you have already thought you can. If you think it is going to be happiness, happiness will be there. The moment you think happiness will end here, it automatically means you are welcoming misery and you are saying, oh misery, where are you? Please come. So let us change this wordings. Instead of actually ordinarily wishing good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happiness is something which you will have to use it in abundance. So instead of wishing good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, we always wish us happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Because we know happiness is something which is in our control. We can create wherever we want. It's our creation. Lottery from Bangalore city, I was happy. 3 persons in my department got promotion. I was happy. 4 people have got a salary hike. I was happy. 4 of them are selected for a new project and they will be flying abroad. I was happy. Because we felt instead of some other department getting, my department is getting natural happiness. But slowly what happened? That happiness turned into misery. We will have to forcibly push that happiness into ourselves by self-pepping and saying, it's okay if my colleague has got a promotion. Definitely I will get it next time. Say it. The genie will listen. He will make a note of it. The genie will listen. He will make a note of it. This guy as an interpersonal skills, always remember, interpersonal skills is not what you are communicating onto the outside personalities. Intercommunication is what you are communicating with you and what you are communicating with him who is in you. All of you should know you are not doing anything. You are only a co-author of your destiny. You cannot even wink your eye without thy will. He is there in you. Most of the time you feel inferior because you forget that he is there in you. And most of the time you feel superior because you think everything you are doing. There also you forget he is there in you and he is doing everything for you. We forget this. Do not forget this. You cannot even wink your eye without thy will. So everything is happening because of his will. But he cannot without you, and you cannot without him. When you strongly know this, that is what prayers is for. Oh God, thank you so much that you are always taking me together, helping me during the difficult times, pushing me forward during the difficult times, and I ask for this consistent blessings of yours. Give me the strength. This is how we pray. Because we know everything is done by him, but he cannot if I don't make a choice. Choice has to be made by you. And the choice, God will not intervene. Right now there is a choice. A project is given, a voluntarily announcement will go as an opportunity giving. Who would like to head this project? Yeah, Chandrayana 2 was a failure. Next project to head, you require great interpersonal skills and technical skills also. So somebody comes and asks you, who is going to lead this first 2020 World Cup? If you are not going to raise your hand with confidence, why will the management feel that I can give it to you? When you think you are confident, management also can think that you are confident. If you cannot show that confidence, and management will have to say, I think you can do, why don't you go? No, that is not what is expected. You should raise your hand and say, yes, I can. So this confidence is important. When somebody else gets a promotion, you will have to send a clear message to God. Oh God, I am happy because my colleague has got a promotion. I would have been more happy if I would have got a promotion. Let me make an honest expression. Yes, I am happy for his promotion and I too seek promotions. If you can do it in a past tense mode, oh God, thank you for giving my friend, my colleague, Mr. Ravi, a promotion, and thank you for also giving me the promotion in the next term. That means you are committing yourself that next term you are expecting a promotion from God. Before he even giving, can you express that gratitude? And expressing gratitude not in an oral form. A great interpersonal skill of building a strong personality is, I will write and express my gratitude. This is what we call O-O-Po-No-Po-No. Okay, can you write it down? O-O-Po-No-Po-No. O-O-P-O N-O-P-O No. O-O-Po-No-Po-No. If you make mistake also, Google is very smart. He will exactly tell you what it is. O-P-O-N-O O-N-O O-No-Po-No O-O-Po-No-Po-No O-O-Po-No-Po-No O-O-Po-No-Po-No. Okay, you will send. This is the best way of actually telling something that this is what I was expected. I'm happy for my colleague. The genie who is listening to you, he says, your wish is my command master. Can all of you repeat? Your wish is my command master. It shall be fulfilled. Everybody, your wish is my command master. We'll break it. Your wish is, all of you repeat, your wish is my command master. It shall be fulfilled. When you feel jealous about somebody's promotion, what message you are sending? I'm jealous. The genie will make a note of it. Your wish is my command master. I know with any promotions you feel jealous, I'll keep promotions out of you. Why? You express jealousiness. Happiness. When somebody is happy, you feel miserable. I understand. You feel miserable when somebody is happy. I'll keep happy out of you. You can naturally feel miserable at least there. Instead of feeling jealous and feeling miserable, naturally feel miserable. What you ask is what you get. What you ask is not the verbal communication. How you respond is what you ask. If you cannot express happiness towards somebody's success, you are sending a very clear message that I am not happy about the word success. Whose success it is not? I am not happy about the word success, and you will never become successful. If you are not happy with so many rich people surrounding you, you are sending a clear message to the genie that I am not happy about richness. So genie will keep you poor and always keep you poor. So what message are you transferring? If genie can feel the same, what will your colleagues feel? What your subordinates feel? They will also feel what is happening. And energy is something which is felt. A colleague will genuinely know whether you are happy with my promotion. A colleague will genuinely know whether you are really happy celebrating this birthday or you are celebrating this birthday because it has to be a celebration. A principle of to be celebrated, you are celebrating, or wholeheartedly you are celebrating. So energy level is important. You will have to cultivate the habit of asking and putting more happiness. Communication is not mere sending words on to the listeners. Those words cannot mean anything. The words can mean so many things, but the right kind of emotions is not transferred. The words and the emotions, if it actually overlaps or if it is going in opposite direction, what communication did you do? Sometimes you get good morning. Not good morning. You will say, good morning. At least don't use those aggressive words. Is that the way you say good morning? Instead of that, you say your morning ubekila, good ubekila, because your words are good morning, but emotions, what you are transferring, you are actually transferring not a good, you are actually transferring bad. Enough bad will come to you. So learn to actually transform the same kind of emotions in your words. For that, you will have to practice. You will have to genuinely practice. It's very difficult to become that unforgivable forgiveness you should have, which can only come for great people. And it is a personality you will have to develop. Let me share what a personality Mother Teresa was. Mother Teresa was a lady who came in an exchange program from another country to our country. During those days in Calcutta, that is the place where she was living, there was this leprosy which had hit us like a pandemic. If you can imagine Corona, the same kind of environment we had. Every leprosy patient was actually thrown out of the door because there was no treatment available for them, and they were let to live and die a miserable death. It was one lady who did not like this. She wanted them to be treated. Hospitals were not ready to take. They were just thrown out. And this is what was anticipated during the Corona time. What great interpersonal skills Modi ji had. He anticipated, he got that intelligence report. The entire world is talking about how we had handled the leprosy pandemic in the past, and the same disaster is going to happen in India. And it was told that India being such a highly populated country, any kind of pandemic will easily become more pandemic because we are very thickly populated. With that pandemicness, such inhuman nature of living would be seen in India, which was a same reflection of what had happened during the leprosy pandemic. People were simply thrown out. You are having leprosy, somebody in your family is having leprosy, throw him out, close the door, and you live healthily inside. How inhuman this would be. Because the government did not know how to manage this. They did not think of the right way of managing it. We did the exact reverse. If somebody was sick, we put them inside the house, we went out, we gave them the supply, we treated them like VIPs. Every hospital we had kept it as a place for them to be in a contamination zone. A beauty of how we handled is that amazing interpersonal skill. Because your way of thinking itself is humanity is high. And Mother Teresa's way of thinking itself was humanity was high. And she wanted to start not one hospital, because she knew with one hospital or one clinic I cannot handle so many people who are dying. I need a chain of hospitals. That was our goal. And over a period of time, our hospitals are still one of the best hospitals all over the world. Whether you like or dislike, you go into a Christian hospital, the way you are being treated, the way you are being actually given the treatment, the entire process in other hospitals and Christian hospitals is completely different. Every nurse working there, they take it as a service, they take it as a God service. They create that small ambience that it's a God's place and we are working for God in helping our patients being treated. We are actually becoming very close to God. This is how it has been treated, and that has been reflecting all over the world. You think of a country where Mother Teresa's mission, hospitals are not there. It is there in every place. That's the beauty of it. So it is very, very important how great this lady was. She collected every penny to build that clinic. It was so. Once it was in this commercial street of Calcutta. Commercial street and MG Road is a very busy street. They have a lot of business hubs. Most rich people go there. In an MG Road of Calcutta, when these missionaries of charity, a group of volunteers, when they were collecting funds, a businessman who had a very bad meeting He had got into an words of abuse against the person whom he had met. He was very bad mannered and he felt so upset, and he was walking out of that 5-star hotel, and when he was going by, there were this group of volunteers from this Mother Teresa's Missionary of Charity. They came with a white bowl and a white coin box, and they were asking, can you help? There was one small banner of lot of leprosy patients. We are helping to build them free hospitals. Can you please donate something? This man was in a very bad mood. He shouted on them, abused them, and he pushed them. They told, if you're interested, you give. If you're not interested, why are you reacting like an animal? He became more angry. He continuously started pouring abusive words onto those volunteers. And volunteers damn care, because they think they are doing a service and they don't care. And as he was walking by, abusing, like I'm turning and I'm abusing them who stopped me, and then I need to go like this. After abusing them, when I turn, Mother Teresa is here. Mother Teresa with a smile in her face, with a white bowl, with a gesture so beautiful. Sir, I think you are in a wrong mood, but I cannot stop from doing this work because I'm not doing it for myself. I need to help these patients who are dying every hour. Can you please donate something? We are building free hospitals. That man was in his peak of anger. He's in that white bowl. He doesn't know what he is doing. He spits. How will be your reaction? You will take something and hit him. She picks up an handkerchief because she was wearing that white sari which was tucked in her waist. She wipes it, folds it. I will keep this. But can you help those? Because we are building hospitals. We don't want lives to be lost. That person, he could not handle it. He collapses there only. He thought if she will tell some words, abuse him. If you're interested, you give, not give. The way she reacted, that is what we say, I have happiness in abundance. I want to give happiness. You gave me so much of sorrow by spitting onto my bowl. I am good enough to take that. And she says, for me this is okay, I don't mind. But I need donations for hospitals. Not for me, for the people who are suffering. That man collapses, he holds her legs and he says, I'm sorry, I don't know why today I have become an animal. And that man becomes a very important personality who was responsible for these hospitals to be churned all over the world. So that is your attire. You can become that personality, but you should keep on waiting for that one opportunity to come. Interpersonal skills is, I am always a good fielder. Only when that ball came, I was on a slip. I got distracted because I was watching my wife Anushka waving at me and I waved at her. If this is what Virat Kohli is going to say, then Virat Kohli will never be in that match. Virat Kohli knows I have never got a ball from morning till evening, but I don't know, the next ball can come to me. He will always be alert. You should always be alert. How many good fieldings you have done, that will not be counted. That is also important. But one bad fielding that you do, or one catch that you have missed, that may become a turning point of the match, and for that you will never be forgiven. Same thing holds good to this. Mother Teresa could have been always gentle at that moment, at that particular instance, if she would have got angry and she would have become reactive. In interpersonal skills we say, do not become reactive. Reaction is coming because of the emotions what you express. So your emotion should be brought to neutral and then you can react. Because reaction will always create explosion. It is like a Coca-Cola drink. You just buzz it and you open it. Don't be that Coca-Cola. Be that mineral water. You do it any number of times. You open it, nothing shall happen. You in yourself should be that personality. So we are those people who want to use a language in good. I think all of you are... let us be louder. Everybody. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Happy evening. Happy night. With me. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Happy evening. Happy night. All of you. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Happy evening. Happy night. Again. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Happy evening. Happy night. Again. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Happy evening. Happy night. Most of you, your communication is not connected to the heart. See, there is a wire from this mouth which is connected to the heart. There is one more wire which is connected to left kidney and right kidney. Most of your happiness is coming from the kidney. I just want you to remove that circuit, put it here. Let us again do it. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Again, happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Because you are in a workplace, when something is done with a static setting, it doesn't give more involvement into that work. So there are three kinds of learning whenever we say about learnings. One is visual learning. People see somebody and they learn. They are called as visual people. One more is auditory learning. Auditory learning means where people listen to you and then they actually do. And the third one is involving yourself in that and then doing. That is called as kinesthetic. Sometimes when you will have to address your subordinates, when you will have to address a gathering for a longer number of hours, not only be good at audio and visual, give them some physical activity. Ask them to move their mind and body, their hands and legs and eyes and everything. When they move, you get kinesthetically involved in doing that action. When you get kinesthetically involved, you can take more attention. When you involve like that, more happiness, more involvement will come. So instead of just visualizing, we will also use our hands and legs. All of you, take your hands. It's working. All of you. Okay. Now, water bottle. Okay, can we keep it down? The water bottle is occupying more space. Yeah, you just tighten it and keep it now. See, now the desk looks like everybody has not come for a drink. They have come for some learning. Okay. So let it be rhythmic. If any dance has to look good, it has to be looking rhythmic also. So happy morning at the forehead level, all of you. Happy morning. Happy morning. Happy afternoon. Little down. Afternoon. Happy evening. Happy evening. Happy night. Happy night. Ma'am. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. All of you, happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Again, happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Sir, happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Now remember, this position I will not again take. Okay, happy morning on a forehead level, on a neck level, happy afternoon, on the little bit abdomen level, upper part of the abdomen, happy evening, and on your waist side. Happy night. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Why only morning, afternoon, evening, night? We should be happy all through the week. And for us, first happiness is required on Monday because of the Monday blues. So just wordings we will go. Happy Monday, all of you with me? Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Again, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Again, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Again, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Again, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday. See, to so gaya. Avalaki buvalaki kanchina mina mina dam doom das pus. My voice is still there. Your voice has already come to Qatar. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. All of you. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Let us be little rhythmic. We have weeks, 7 days in a week. So we'll start like this. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. Happy Thursday will be straight. Happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. All of you, clockwise. Ready, steady, go. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Thursday. Thursday straight. Straight. Sir, in the straight illa. Straight, straight, straight. Amma, straight. Okay, straight. Okay. The Thursday, okay? Happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Again, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Statue. Eat Monday, Tandre. It should be like this only. Happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. It should be on Anebara. It should be this way. Okay, ready, steady, go. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Statue. All of you are doing right. Be there on the statue is there. Okay, done. Sir, we ulta vandri. Clockwise. Akadeinda ikkade barbeku. Look at your coordinates also. Create happiness for them also. When they are doing wrong, you should alert them. Hey, wrong, wrong Mallikarjuna. That should not be your attitude. When he is doing a mistake, please correct him. Okay, that is over. Now, why only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? January, February also, na? Okay, ready, steady, go. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August, happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December. Okay, we will go a little rhythmically. All of you please stand. Okay, now it will be a little different. Means we will have two sides. Na? So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August at this level. Little bit down. Okay, September, October, November, December. There is no at the center. Two on the left, two on the right. Okay, ready, steady, go. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August, happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December. Sir, you will have to bend a little and push him down. Okay, ready, steady, go. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August. Bend. Happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December. Sir, ನೀವು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ ಅವ್ರು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. January, February, all the seasons we should be happy. It's raining, few of you will say, I will not go to office. Your son also will say the same. Papa, it's raining, I won't go to office. Your mind also will say, it's raining, I should not go to office. But if it is raining, if it is your son's marriage, do you think of the rain? No, rain is not at all a material there at all. It comes according to your convenience. Again, I am telling you, excuse is a disease. Excusitis is a disease and excuse is a truth in a wrong place. Most of you have not learned swimming. Why? You have lot of excuse. There are examples where a person is armless, he is also legless, a small portion is there, a small portion of hand is there. If you look at him, he has learned swimming. So for all of the non-doings, we have an excuse to give. What excuse do you expect from this fisherman's son who thought that I don't need to be a fisherman and to die as a fisherman, but I will become the missile man of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam? What will you tell this tribal woman? Tribal women are those people who live deep in the forest. Tribals means no schools, no electricity, no education, no actually socializing at all. They live with wild animals as though their wild animals are their pet animals. A girl from there thinks so big, and today she is the first citizen of India. I am talking about the great Draupadi Murmu. And what kind of thought process, what kind of interpersonal skills she would have, and what excuses she could have given. She had every excuses under the sky to say why she has to live in the forest and die in the forest. A chaiwala, he could have actually died as a chaiwala. A chaiwala is looking at himself and says, I want to rule this nation, do enough good to this nation, as much good as possible till my last breath. And this chaiwala is today considered as the greatest prime ministers of the world. He is considered one among the greatest prime ministers of the world. I am talking about Narendra Damodar Modi. A ordinary chaiwala. All of you are educated lot. You already are starting in a better place. Why don't you aim at becoming a director of your company? Who is stopping? You are working for a place, you told. That, have you ever thought, visualize that I am going to sit on that chair, which is the highest chair of the entire office? Who has stopped you? You yourself. Most of the time we ask, Dushman kahan hai? We say, Dushman bagal mein hai. What do we say? Dushman bagal mein hai. Repeat the question, Dushman kahan hai? 3 times. Dushman kahan hai? Dushman kahan hai? Dushman kahan hai? Easy statement is Dushman bagal mein. Again, Dushman bagal mein. Dushman bagal mein. Dushman bagal mein nahi hai. Dushman andar hai. All of you say, Dushman andar hai. You are the Dushman of your success. If you are successful, you are the dost of your success. Nobody is going to claim that I was successful because of my Bagalwala. No. Draupadi Murmu was not successful because of the Bagalwali. Chaiwala was not successful because of the Bagalwala Chaiwala. That Chaiwala is living as a Chaiwala right now also. A fisherman's son is not successful because he had a Bagalwala fisherman who was successful. No. His Bagalwala fisherman is still a fisherman. If you dare to think out of the box. I want to sit on the topmost chair of this organization. Let me do whatever I want. What if genie is listening it? What does the genie say? Your wish is my command, master. It shall be fulfilled. Can you repeat? Your wish is my command, master. It shall be fulfilled. Again louder. Your wish is my command, master. It shall be fulfilled. Every time the genie is listening to you, when you release a thought process, one day I will sit on the chair and I will do justice for the chair and I will start taking a move towards the chair. You are not expected to do miracles. No great leader moved mountain. A chaiwala did not move mountain. A fisherman's son did not move mountain. A Draupadi Murmu did not move mountain. A handicapped child who was rejected from the school, Thomas Alva Edison, did not move mountain. He just took few baby steps in one direction again and again, again and again, again and again. What is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary people is, ordinary people and extraordinary people are all the same ordinary people, but extraordinary people give little bit more effort till the last breath. Because they know in God's book there is nothing called as denial. Delay will be there. In God's book there is no denial. Why don't you dare enough to say, I want to sit on the chair. My communication is bad. That should not be an hindrance. I want to sit on the chair. Next we will see what can I do to improve to sit on the chair. Skill set we will learn later. Because skill set will come later, but faith will come first. Do you have faith in you? There is a beautiful saying, where there is a will, there is a way. Can you repeat it 3 times? Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. No, there is always a way. One chaiwala has already become a prime minister. One cannibal, means tribal woman, has already become a president. One fisherman's son has already become the great missile man, a scientist. So, your director was also once an ordinary employee like you in the same organization. That means there is already a way. There is always a way. Do you have a will? You will have to ask yourself, do you have a will? Most of us are not asking this question. You are satisfied and you want to sit in a comfort zone. All of us, including me. I want to sit in that comfort zone. I don't want to go out of that comfort zone. Why? That comfort zone is making me feel comfortable. Can I dare enough to go and say, I want this project, sir, give me? No, why should I take this project? I'm comfortable here. I don't want to take that project. I don't want to take risk. I don't want to be actually facing an encounter with failure. Those who actually fear failure, they cannot become any of those successful people. Successful people are those who dare to take the challenge, knowing that they will fail multiple times. When you are actually happy failing, you will be actually getting success 100%. If you are not happy failing, then you will never get success. 9,999 times Thomas Alva Edison did not get the right way a bulb could glow consistently for 3 minutes. He was not asking for 1 full day. That was the first invention he wanted. But he did not give up. You and me, we give up. We give up very quickly. No, it's not going to be possible. ये करना नहीं होता है. Happy morning, happy afternoon, मुझे नहीं करना है. Attitude will change. I am ready to do whatever it takes because I want to sit on the chair. If I am pestering my son, you do IIT. If he is being pushed to do IIT and he gets through this IIT entrance and he actually gets a top seat, then what is that I am doing for myself? I should also look at the same kind of an achievement. Who told age is a barrier for achievement? Right now is the position where you are. Next should be the position that you will see there. That attire you should have. So we will continue with that. Or there are only 4 seasons: summer, winter, rainy, spring. Why we are telling this? Even in an office environment, sometimes your office environment will be raining, always raining with happiness. Sometimes it is miserable, very hot. Could be though you feel hot. Hot means it's not that physical hot. It's tense environment. I don't know, this month fully it was tense. Why? It was summer. Last month it was very blissful. It was rainy. Enjoy all. Enjoy that also. Enjoy this also. So we will take 4 seasons. Happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring. We are on the top. Everybody? Happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring. Again. Happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring. Summer, winter, rainy, spring is over. Now, we have already been born. It was an happy birth only. You cried only because your mother was detached from you. The first cry of a baby is not because of the sorrow, it is because of the happiness plus sorrow put together. The first moment when you are detached from your mom, you feel actually detached. That's the reason you feel otherwise. Otherwise, your birth was happy. So, happy birth has happened. Let there be a happy death also. And before that, let there be a consistent happy living. Living has to be happy. You know one day you are going to die. Nobody is immortal. When we know that one day we are going to die, let us keep that happiness as constant. Every moment of my life, whether it is good moment, bad moment, ugly moment, it is only a perception of from where you are looking at it. If you are looking at it from a perspective of the righteousness, you will find everything is right only. When you are looking at a perspective of wrong, everything will look miserable only. So it is a perception of how you look. So I am telling myself, happy birth has already happened. So happy birth, happy living, happy death. And your death also should be happy. Abdul Kalam once, when the reporters during his last few months, he had once a press conference and people asked, Abdul sir, you have reached the topmost, you are the best scientist, you are the missile man of India, and you are also a president. I think every wish of yours has been fulfilled. Is it so? He told yes. And one of the reporters told, Abdulji, if you have a last wish of yours, what will that be? Abdul Kalam told, I don't want to die in the hospital. I should be taking class or I should be addressing a gathering, teaching them something, and there I should take my last. This was his wish. And same thing happens in one of the university campus, as he was addressing a group of students, as he is addressing, it collapses. And that has to be like that. You are sleeping, your wife and kids are looking at you, a lot of pipes, and your wife is saying, why don't you go now? Enough, why do you want to struggle? Your son is also saying, and your grandson is saying, Grandpa, it was struggling for a while. It should die now, no, why is this pain? Your life also should be like that. Live an healthy life, and one day you should go. And nobody should know that you suffered and you went. So that happy death is very, very important. Ask for it right from now. Ask for it right from now. Because if your ultimate goal of life was happiness, your death also has to be with happiness. He was happily talking and the next moment he was no more. That should be the happiest ending. So happy life, happy birth, happy life, happy death. Okay, happy living, happy death. Happy life, happy living, happy death. Now all four put together, we will try and do. Ready, steady, go. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August, right? Happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December. Happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring, happy birth, happy living, happy death. Hands like this. Irrespective of, hands like this, irrespective of, in spite of, whatever the situation is, my happiness will remain constant. My happiness should always remain constant. This we will practice again. Answer like this, irrespective of, in spite of, whatever the situation is, my happiness will remain constant. Very good. Now 5 at a time we will stand there, we will do, and then we will continue with the rest of the class. What time is your break? What's the time now? 5 so we will complete this off. Yeah, we will do it here only. For 4 of you, come and stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, you can make some videos. I'll be sharing this video also with you. Come here, sir. Come. Sir, 2 of you from this side, 3 of you from this side. Guys, for photo, you check whether we are actually doing it from the heart. Sir, 2 is enough. 2 at a time. The next 2 can come later. So you can take the photo. So, sir, are we coming in the video?
Yes, sir.
I'll be sharing that. It will be uploaded in my Facebook page. Then you can take a picture. That would do. Okay? You come little close by. Okay, ready? Ready? Steady, go. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Everybody? happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Thursday straight ಇದೆ. Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August, happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December, happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring, happy birth, happy living, happy death. Hands like this, irrespective of, in spite of, whatever the situation is, my happiness will remain constant. In office, at home, everywhere. In office, at home, everywhere. A big round of applause. Sir, the next two of you. Come sir, please. Quick. After that, we'll have a tea break. Guys, check which group was happiest. Okay, ready? Out. It's okay. Ready, steady, go. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August, happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December, happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring, happy birth, happy living, happy death. Irrespective of, in spite of, whatever the situation is, my happiness will remain constant. Drag it. Constant. Happiness, can you keep it? Constant. A big round of applause. Yeah, the next two from there, the next two from here. Guys, the moment you leave this place, there should be a happiness tag to every word that you speak. You can add up the emotion of happiness or add up this word happy. See, now I want to make it colorful. Very simple thing. I buy a new garland, I put it at the entrance, the entire room will get a color out of it. I added happiness into it. In the same manner, for every word that you utter, can you add up these emotions of happiness? Can you paint that emotions of happiness? Or can you add this happiness only as a constant in every word that you speak? Are you traveling? Happy traveling. Are you going to job? Happy job. Are you in office? Happy office working. Are you having lunch? Happy lunch. Are you having dinner? Happy dinner. Are you having a fight? Happy fight. You know, if a husband and wife do not fight, that's not a marriage. You will have to be worried. If there is at least 3 fights, both of them will not take wrong flights. That means they are happily married life. If you don't have fight, that means they are not married. They are actually physically married. Their actually flights are already in different direction. Somebody needs to ignite, that's all. This will take this side and this will take this side. That's happening. Yes. So very, very important. So ready, steady, go. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Thursday. Sir, एकदम से संडे को चले जाते हैं. Sir को संडे ही सब कुछ है. Ready, steady, go. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Sir का neighboring घर चले जाते हैं always. Ready, steady, go.
Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Thursday. Yes, done.
There is a saying. No, we will talk about happiness. We always are like this. I go to a hotel. There are 3 sweets. Jamun is there. Kesari baat is there. Carrot halwa is there. Go order one and eat happily. As you have ordered jamun, enjoy jamun. While you are enjoying jamun, somebody will come in the next table and he is eating carrot halwa. You eat. I should have taken carrot. You go with your wife is there. Maybe your wife does not actually hug and kiss you like others do. You have that expectation. With that expectation, you are actually sitting, your wife beautifully dressed, the most beautiful, sexy, everything is there. But there is another wife of somebody else who comes and she hugs and she kisses and he says, after a long time we are meeting, and you look at her. My wife also should be like that. No, enjoy your wife, na. No, you will always enjoy. That's the reason we always enjoy the neighboring things. We will never enjoy. Okay, next day you order kesari baat also, you order carrot halwa also. Eat both happily. At that moment, one person is eating jamun. You cannot handle. You are in a cycle. Be happy with the cycle. Because by actually anticipating you will be happy when you get into a bike, it is not going to be permanent. On a cycle, you will see a bike man and you will say, I will be happy when I get a bike. When you get a bike, at least be happy. After some time, you see a car, you say, I want one more car. One car is there, I want one more luxury car. Life is like that. Okay, ready, steady, go. Happy morning, sir. No neighbors. Ready, steady, go. Happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening, happy night. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Happy January, happy February, happy March, happy April, happy May, happy June, happy July, happy August. Bang! Happy September, happy October, happy November, happy December. Happy summer, happy winter, happy rainy, happy spring, happy birth, happy living, happy death. I'm asking God, happy birth has already happened, happy living and happy death. Hands like this, irrespective of, in spite of, whatever the situation is, my happiness should remain constant. My spouse should always remain my spouse only. Okay guys, take a break, we will meet afterwards.